My passion is to cook. I certainly love, but the lack of guidance after my 10th and all, I have been forced on this, so we can't help. Yeah, that's
Like, you cannot take somebody else's job. If you are worthy, you can get a job. So we cannot say that other people are taking your jobs.
Why is the demand for engineers very high in India?
See, if we talk particularly, then engineers are the basic need of our society, and in it's a culture in India that every student are very much interested in this field. It's a most demanding field in any world. You can go anywhere in the world, and this is the thing that everybody wants. In from company, from smaller to greatest, everybody wants that. Yes, we need a good engineer, and India, the quality of engineers are very fantastic, man.
Basically the demand of engineers are more, as we need to construct a building, so that we need civil engineers for that. If the electricity demand is there, so we need electrical engineers for that. And for some small works, the basic needs of Indians, engineers are more in India compared to any other profession.
we know that the mindset of Indians will live from past, beat from the upbringing we come from. So everyone supports engineering in our country. We are habituated to that kind of mentality that we want our children to be further engineers. We don't grow up as you come from optometry. You have told we're not much aware about various other branches. I certainly support all other branches and other courses as well. My passion is to cook. I certainly love, but the lack of guidance after my 10th and all, I have been forced on this, so we can't help. Yeah, that's my view.
Because they are talented and hardworking, and like engineering is have so many scope, so much scope. So like people like to be engineers and making things.
like he earlier said, it's just a mindset of our parents. So the engineering and doctoring is the basic like Indian parents say their child do either do engineering or go for the doctoring. So it is one of the reasons why Indians are more in bio or in maths and all that. Other than that, just like he said, everybody needs engineers for their work. That's it. Mostly for placements, but there are other reasons than that, such as there's high scope for research. That's what I believe.
I want to say that engineer is a thing that most of our parents believe that it's a good opportunity for their children. Our parents believe that if a boy is born to a family, he should be an engineer, and if a girl is born in the family, he should be a doctor or a nurse. So it's a typical stereotype which has been going on in Indian families right now. But I say otherwise, there are many job opportunities, but most of us are here because our family forces us. But I am because I want a good placement and a job, because CSC engineering has a very good job placement.
Means all professions are good, but as we compared it to engineering, so the demands of engineers are more. And the second important point is that the income of engineer peoples are more. Like if we select a branch of ethical hacking and computer appliances, so the placement goes till much of in lakhs as compared to other professions. And the time session required for the study is less as compared to other, like in, if we are doing MBBS, so it takes a time of approximate 10 years. And if we have to do the engineering, only the 4 or 5 years are only required for good incoming.
Since there's so many like people who are doing like engineering in India, are they able to get like jobs after like employment, or there's like a lot of competition now?
There is competition just because of increase in growth of population, but the thing which matters is skill. If you have skill and you have just get skills when you are doing your engineering, so definitely you are going to get a job. If you are sitting in a classroom just like, oh, I am here for just attendance and all that also, then you are not going to get a job. This is the main thing which matters.
So it's about you possessing the skills that are enough for you to get a job.
Yes.
Like getting job is only up to the people or the person itself. Like you cannot take somebody else's job. If you are worthy, you can get a job. So we cannot say that other people are taking your jobs. They are worthy, that's why they are getting the jobs. If you were worthy, you could get the job. as well.
Yeah, mostly they're able to get the jobs. Otherwise, mostly there's a saying in India that first you become an engineer, then do something else. That's because this field is quite versatile. You can change it. So whether they are getting a job in engineering or not is not that relevant, but they can change the stream and get a new job.
I think there is no guidance from parents or maybe elders. So students just think that what should we do? They go for either engineering or MBBS. That's all.
This is the vast branch that everybody thinks that yes, he or she can do. So according to that, every student thinks that yes, after taking science in class 11th, we can do engineering or we can do biotech or we can do MBBS, anything.
In every family there is someone who is engineer and someone who is doctor, so parents mostly know about engineers and doctors, so that's why they force their children to go for one of the most known topic, the engineering on doctor means and doctor. So that's the reason. It's an orthodox type thing.
See, just because of India is a developing country right now, and every developing country requires a flow of engineers. So that's why the to maintain the flow of engineers, the requirement or the demand of engineer is very high in every field: CSC, mechanical, civil, and electrical, and etc. This is what about.
Oh, so it's about the flow, like of the general living of people. Oh, okay, okay. Since there are so many engineers, are they going to get like employment since there's like a lot of competition?
Like, as we all know that competition in India is more, and it is increasing day by day. But I can conclude from my point of opinion that engineers get mostly placed in the industries. If the person who is doing engineering, and if though he's not or she is not studying properly, so he or she can get a placement, but the income should be less, but he or she should get. And if we see other professions and requiring higher incoming money values, so the person should be have to brilliant in his studies, or matlab over smart work he or she have to do. So an aspect of engineers, like he or she have to study to be over smart, but a average student can also income more.
So I know. So I also want to say placement is not a thing. We can make our own companies. When if I go engineer, we can do freelancing jobs. And as he said, we can always switch our medium to one place to another. Like now I'm doing engineer, but if I get a chance, I can become a businessman through engineers. Definitely. And we have more opportunities in engineers. Like engineers is a very versatile job. We can get anywhere jobs. For example, Indian Army, take it. So Indian Army also requires engineers for many other reasons. So we can also support our country. And there is one more thing. Engineers, what happens here? Their job is not only available in India. Many of our Indians are outside doing engineering jobs in big firms, like
Especially in Dubai.
especially in Dubai, yes. And many big CEOs are engineers from India.